to the Robbo Show with your host, Robbo. This week we got the skill tester, we got Remember When, and we got Big Maxi Gorn with his segment. But let's get it all started with the skill tester. Here we are for the skill tester. Don't mind the noise in the background. The boys are training really hard, playing some table tennis over there. I've got Tipper Frawley again for the skill tester because he shattered, he lost in the last one.
Well, for some reason I didn't take it very seriously, but this bloke takes everything dead serious and had his boots out. And
I don't know what you're taking very seriously at the moment. Jared Rivers leaving you.
I'm actually pretty happy.
Are you really? Or are you shattered?
I'm actually a bit disappointed that he's forward and I'm not. So I can be better forward than him.
I knew it was that.
But he's no good.
Are you shattered? You're the only backman that hasn't been trialled forward?
I think it must be that I'm the only good backman we got. Well, that's the only thing I'm getting.
Keep telling yourself that, son. Right, the skill test of the day, buddy, is you've got to eat a Weet-Bix. It's a race so you can down this Weet-Bix as fast as possible.
Good ideas, Robbo.
Oh, good ideas. Who's struggling at the moment? How many Weet-Bix do you do? Or as Granny would say, how many Weet-Bixes do you do?
Yeah, 8. What do you do, mate?
I do a couple. Here we go. You ready?
No,
good luck. This is really great. Okay, set, go.
Go on. Oh, God. This is not the bite you took in the first one. That's sharp, okay.
I'm behind here. How are you doing that?
For one Weet-Bix.
I had it.
Yes.
It was actually very hard to chew that. I was a bit hungry though, so that was very nice.
I have been absolutely flogged, and that is probably one of the hardest. That's actually harder than running past the middle of the ground into the defence for me, or even laying a tackle.
Exactly. Try it at home. Try and beat my minute 15.
Minute 15 for Chipper Frawley. I'm surprised at how good you were at that. You've obviously trained up today.
I actually heard of it a bit.
We'll go and have a nice milk.
Thanks, mate.
Milk and you'll be right.
No worries.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, mate.
Maxi Gorn is a big ruckman, and he's also a bloke with a segment on the Robbo Show, The Lucky Guy. Here it is, Gorn in 60 seconds.
Sorry, Treaders.
Right,
Gone in 60 seconds time. Jack Turingo, we ready?
ready, yeah.
Here we go. Who had a bigger nightmare, Graham Hackett or Colin Garland from 5 metres out on the weekend?
Garlow had an absolute mare.
Have you ever met Jackson Trengove?
Yeah, I have actually.
Who would you back in a close game to win? Jake Spencer or Luke Nolan?
I'm going to go with Pencil. Backing him in.
Is it true that your sister Jess Trengove could beat half the boys in the 3K time trial and run another 39 kilometres?
Yeah, it's sad to admit, but I think she could.
What was the bigger surprise, Lyndon Dunn getting married or Jared Rivers kicking 4 goals on the weekend?
Probably Dunny with his mo.
Do you and Luke Tapscott share a queen-size bed or a king-size bed?
Single.
Number 9 is a great number, but is it fair to say that you'd happily move due to Cale Morton and James Frawley being next to you?
Yeah, I got some shocking partners either side.
Did the penthouse in Elwood survive the 5.2 earthquake last week?
Don't know what you're talking about.
That's Jack Tungo, that's gone in 60 seconds.
Remember the commentator saying, still Woden, still Woden. I remember it because it happened over there. A while back, Shane Woden, when he had a shock of blonde hair trying to get lots of Brownlow votes, worked a few times for him just quietly too, ran the length of the field bouncing the ball and kicked a beautiful goal. I caught up with him recently to have a chat about it.
Flipping your feet are the worst, don't you? So Bishop jumping jack with Poole. Wins it from behind. He comes up to half back. Woden, good turn of speed through some pretty heavy traffic. Couple of bounces. Fancies himself on. Lovely ball. Still Woden. Still Woden. Woden from half forward. Kick a goal. Oh, great footy.
Shane Woden played for the Melbourne Football Club, won a Brownlow medalist. He now assistant coach at the Brisbane Lions. One of my mates, and he's sitting right there. Shane Woden, how are you, mate?
Russell Robertson, how are you, mate, now? Good to see you.
It's great to see you too, mate. Down in sunny Melbourne from Brisbane.
What about this weather? Do not miss it at all.
It's terrible, isn't it? Terrible, mate. We've got you on one of my favourite segments, which is Remember When. I catch up with all my old mates and we talk football stuff of legend. And it doesn't get any bigger, stuff of legend, than the goal you kicked against Port Adelaide at the MCG. I think it was 98. Sensational goal. I've got it here. I'm going to wrist roll it and we're going to talk about it. Talk me through. You were set up outside 50. There was a ruck contest inside forward 50. The kick comes out to you and then bang, you're away. What were you thinking?
Well, great shepherd there from Craig Smoker. And Paul Hopgood gives me a bit of space, and then the G opened up.
Yeah.
In today's footy, you wouldn't see the G.
Not like that.
Open spaces like that, midfield space, now there's congestion.
So you've given a balk one. There's that first balk. Got around Wangadine, who's not easy to get round.
Correct.
Who's this bloke you just got round? Don't know. The goals have opened up to you. What were you thinking at this point? I'm tired.
Yeah. I was fascinated by Peter Landy's comments.
What did he say?
A great turn of speed.
Yeah, that never happened with you ever. Now I'm disappointed with this goal. Look at the beautiful celebration there. There's Gary Lyon, just a little tap on the bum, he keeps it real. There's me, I gave you plenty. And Whitey with a skinhead, good looking rooster.
Come back and gave us a hug again.
Yeah, I gave you another one. And I wanted to get there and give you a high five. Because I knew that would be on TV for a long time and I wanted to be on TV.
What's changed?
Yeah, not much. This is the Robbo show. Yeah. Not much has changed. The goal went through though. What were you thinking? You were thinking that's a special goal?
I need to have a rest. I was absolutely chooked by that time, I remember.
Yeah.
But mate, that was elation really.
Yeah.
That was just pure something I'd never think you'd ever be able to achieve or do something like that. But
rarely happens in football, does it? Coast to coast goals where you run it all the way through.
Too much pressure these days, and the ground, as I said before, is not as open as it used to be. So players these days, where that was real one-on-one, it's more zoning defence now, so you wouldn't get through much space like that.
Classic commentary there with the Still Woden.
Yeah.
And became part of our common language at the Melbourne Football Club from that point on, didn't it?
Still is too, I think.
Still it is, Woden.
A couple of tweets there.
Now, tell me, mate, you must be disappointed because later on that year, Jeff Farmer gathered a ball on a half-back flank out at Waverley, AFL Park, and went on a run as well, and just picked you with a goal of the year.
He did. I remember actually getting, I think Live and Kicking was up and going.
God, that's going
back to there, and felt like a third wheel that night because I was only there just to be a face. Windsor took home the prize. I think it was a $10,000 landscaping.
Oh no!
And I think I got a $300 camera out of that one for the rest of it.
Oh well, got a
doesn't
camera.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
No, great memories, Robbo.
And you're not going to go peroxide blondie again?
No, I thought I had to grow up when I started coaching, so I'll keep it on naturel now.
Because you don't get Brownlow votes when you're sitting in the coaches' box, do you?
Who cares about assistant coaches?
Well, thanks for joining us on Remember When. Really great to see you, buddy, and good luck with the Lions this week.
Great to catch up.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, that's been the Robbo Show for another week. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you very, very soon. In fact, in 1 week's time with more action. Can't wait to see you then. Bye.